Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. If you are connecting with me, I want to say hi and welcome. This week we are going to talk about more for preparation. I title this today's conversation or this week conversation or live video as a stroke support, preparing for appointments. So today we are going to cover few things, few factors. I am going to share like three factors to take in consideration when it comes to preparing for appointments. One of the topics that we find ourselves supporting individuals when it comes to follow-ups and so on after a stroke, and we also can apply this topic when we are working in prevention or any lifestyle changes. Before I continue it, I want to invite you, feel free to say hi, let me know from where you are connecting from. If you have any questions or anything coming up throughout this video, you can post a comment below or go to the link as well. For this week, I post the link to the updated website. We have an updated website as well. So, few things to share. And before I forget, I need to mention the objective of these videos, the purpose as well, which is for educational purposes. As many of you know, I am the owner of Living Without Limits with Karina Seda, where we are a life and wellness coaching practice supporting individuals in their brain wellness, life after a stroke, if they're working in any lifestyle changes. We also have the opportunity to support the caregivers, the family members who are working towards um, independence or helping their loved ones keep moving forward, working towards that independence or life after a stroke, working around their goals. Okay, very exciting to share that and continue today's topic. So, when it comes to preparing ourselves for appointments, a few things to consider to share with the community this week. Number one is when we get in the loop of comparison, like we start comparing ourselves, like if we go to an appointment we start thinking about other people experiences, and in the loop of we get stuck in the loop of if this happened to these people it may happen as well. So that is where we tend to go to the comparison phase or things to 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 be aware of, that is part of the educational purposes, so that it helps us to be aware of, hey, I am comparing myself. So that is something in previous years I just remember that we motivate people creating that awareness of not compare yourself with others. So few things to take in consideration when we are preparing for an appointment. And again, things to take to expand as well is to take in consideration the objective of the appointment, the goals, the things you want to cover in that. So few things extra in that point when we start being aware. Hey, I am comparing myself to others. Okay. So the second thing I would love to share is when I invite individuals, or we support like the conversation, reinforce this topic in general as well. Like we have a statistics that it has a high mm, number. Is the second things to share is when we start in the prepping phase and getting curious, like being aware about the questions you want to ask to your providers is something to that help us to go to that appointment prepare, feeling like I know what I want to ask, and be curious. It's one of the things we motivate individuals as well often, like being curious. What else may I need? And if we are working, or if we are working with other individuals toward any specific goals, and you find yourself in different scenarios, like one question, what I need to do at home, for example, to support what I am working with that person, if that is a provider, if that is an expert in a specific situation. But I am trying to put everything in one thing to support the community. Makes sense? So I want to stop for a second as well and say hi to everyone. Please, if it is something that is voluntary due to be here as well, it is something as well, like if you find that another person could benefit from this content, please feel free to share that as well. Okay, few things to share with the community. And the last things to share today is it's more like maybe a tip, right? When it comes for us, we start getting curious, we may have a lot of questions. So one tip to share here today as well is like maybe writing things down could be something to support you in that preparation, so that you have all the questions you want to ask, or maybe other things you want to remember for that appointment are few things, or the third point to share with the community. So I want to share hi to everyone. Thank you for everyone who was able to be here. I know that times is running, so preparation for the day is something as well very important. I want to close this video today saying hi to everyone. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, or if you want to take more expand information as well for this week, I post a link for the website. Feel free to go to that link as well and share with people who may benefit as well. So I hope you all have a great day, a great week. And before we go, today we talk about 3 points, 3 things to take in consideration when it comes to appointment preparation, meaning like you are preparing yourself to go to an appointment. Okay, so I hope you all have a great day, a great week, and see you on Thursday in Spanish. Bye bye. Here, it always takes few seconds here as well. See you. Bye bye.